Dwelling in the Faith Lane with Christine Atalinda.
A very good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on where you're watching us from. Welcome back to this Faith Mentorship program with me, your host again, Christine, Dwelling in the Faith Lane. And today we are looking at motherhood. Mothering babies, mothering children. What do you expect when you're mothering these children? How will these children behave at home as a mother? Motherhood. Not marriage, but motherhood. There's a difference. You can be a mother without being married. So if you're married and you're still a mother, it's a blessing. So today, this is what we are looking at today. And we want to teach you on how to go about this. I'm not alone. With me today in studios is a very gorgeous mother, working mother, career woman. She told me the name is Raphaelinah.
Yes.
Welcome once again to the show.
Thank you, Sister Tina.
So who is Raphaelinah?
I'm pleased to be here.
Yes.
And thank you for giving me this chance to be on this program.
You're welcome.
My name's Babirye Brenda Raphaelinah Samuel. Yes. Yeah. Those. Amina. On my papers, there are three names, Babirye Brenda. So when I became a servant of the Most High God, I got the other two of Raphaelinah and Samuel.
Oh, you added, okay.
Yes, I was added too.
You were added too. Where is your husband's name amongst all these? You don't have your hubby's name?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Amina.
The way I will quickly add the name.
I don't want even to be added on mine.
Why?
I have many, so I will be piling names. I will have a fight.
Like the Bible says, to become one.
Yes, we shall become one. Already we are one.
What shows?
We are already one. Spiritually, we are one. Intimately.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So we already have that covenant which we've made. So that already joined us to be one. So there is no this addition of the numbers just for formality, fashion. That
you don't find it crucial.
It's not important.
So I shouldn't actually be looking forward to that.
It's not a mission to attain.
Okay.
You know. So I'm pleased to be here. I know my husband may be there seeing me. I'll be glad if he sees this. Amina. And all those people who are watching, members, I'm very glad to be on this program today. And I thank God for this time. You know, we are going to learn, also I'm going to be learning as well as we are learning. So learning is a process, it's a continuous process. And because we learn every day there is something new we gain from others, from the environment we are working in, and so forth. So that is me. I'm a working lady. I work with the University of Chisubi. I work in the faculty, in the department of the Deputy Vice Chancellor. Okay. I'm his personal assistant. Okay. And I have worked in the section of the human resource too. Okay. So I work also in that section of the human resource. Oh,
so if someone wants to get to the Vice Chancellor, they have to meet you
to go through me.
To go through you.
Yes.
You're a big person. Now you women out there who don't want to work, you are at home sleeping. Now you're seeing these women are working and they are mothers and they are Christians and serving God at the same time.
I'm Mama Ahava, serving our Lord here at Kabowa Holy Family Ministries, one of the 8 cells. I'm lucky that God gave me that priority to serve Him as a mother to those Christians. Yes.
So you mentioned Ahava. It doesn't sound English. What language is that?
That is a Greek word. Love, meaning love. Obo kwagala, obo lukundo, you know. But it's Ahav as a Greek word, meaning God is love. So we here to portray God is love, not God is love, inclusive all those sorts of loves. Yes.
Okay. So you're filled with love. So you mentioned about marriage, and you just mentioned Can you just quickly, where do you stay? Where is your husband? Where are your children? Just quickly, I just want to know a little about your family.
I'm a mother of 5 kids.
Only?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have 4 boys, 1 girl.
Oh, you should add.
Add what?
That's imbalance, gender imbalance.
It's God's plan, you know.
4 boys and 1 girl.
He worked it like that. Yeah, my prayers were like to have many girls because my family, we are only girls. So I expected to have many girls than the boys, but God did it vice versa. He gave me a chance of 1 girl and 4 boys. And 4 so boys. I thank him for that.
And you're okay with it?
Yeah.
And any hopes of adding?
Yeah, that will be God's grace, if it is God's grace. But now I don't have plans.
You don't have
I'm
plans.
looking forward of having my family settled somewhere, making more businesses, because I want to, I think of having a business somewhere, a big business for my family to sustain it.
So you don't want to add more children?
Not now.
My prayer for you is to add. You know, after, you know, when we get into these things of God and when you add more children, there's how those children look nice.
Look nice. If it is God's wish, it will be.
It will happen.
Yes.
Okay.
If it's His will. So my husband is in Dubai. He's working from there.
When does he come to Uganda?
When he gets holidays.
Now that takes
once,
me to
once 2 years, once, now this is what, make 3 years. Yeah, 3 years, yeah. And it's okay.
Wait.
Yeah. You wait.
You're serving God.
You have to be patient.
For 3 years, the husband is not around.
Yeah.
Is he okay where he is?
He is.
Are
and
you
I'm
sure?
okay.
And you're very okay also?
Very okay.
Now I want to understand. You know these things we just hear. How is this woman able to cope in the marriage where the husband is not
around? It's all...
Because you see now, Joseph was in Potiphar's house. You know these men can get busy. Though the guy was around but very busy. And the woman wanted Joseph. Aren't you disturbing people's sons?
No, no. I thank God that He gave me, there is a kind of nature He gave me. I'm not a kind of a person who wants to nag with every kind of man. If I say this one, it is one. I specialize and get one. And I thank God He gave me that one. Whether he's around or not, I have to be patient. When he's back.
You know, in this program, we really want to understand and so that we are able to educate someone out there. Now you've mentioned He gave you that one person and you said one.
Yes.
You mean before meeting your husband, you never met any other man?
I had met one in life. So I've met two.
2 men?
Yes.
Only?
Only.
Please listen properly. 2 men only?
2 men only.
Hey.
The first one, I met him in my senior 5 holiday. And it was there and then once and for all one time, and I closed the chapter.
Then you said until marriage?
Until I say this one is mine, we go. No more checking my novel. Someone come, you read the abstract, you leave. Then you come, someone other comes and reads the preamble. Then he goes. I said, now this book must be for one person to read.
For one person.
Yes.
Right.
To read from the cover book up to the back.
From Genesis to Revelation.
To Revelations.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So when we meet such people like you, actually, it's an encouragement. But someone may just think right now, maybe you're kind of like old-fashioned, you know, because you need to sample a little bit.
Sampling is not good. It's not bad. And at times it's not good. Why? It's not bad because you like people are thinking they are getting experience with different kind of people, which is not the truth. It's bad because you end up getting intimacy with different kind of souls. Your soul is joined with different souls. You never know the person you're dealing with has also another person, another partner. So that means you're in a network system.
Sexual network.
Yes. You end up having you join with, I'm having intercourse with one man, he goes with another girl, that girl has another man, so that means I'm in that network, because I don't know when he goes there, or whether after the others left, then he goes there, then he comes back to me. So those souls also come back to me.
Even the diseases.
The diseases too. So that kind of networking, it's not my style.
So for any woman whose husband is not around,
You should be patient.
whether works up country,
Whether in town, whether outside the country, it's a matter of being mature, let me say.
So how do you become mature and patient? Me, I'm asking for someone out there who cannot even spend a week.
This is like you should learn to have self-control. Self-control is something which is not that everyone has.
It's a virtue of the Holy Spirit.
Yes. You cannot, not everyone that can control herself, that don't give this mind. The moment you give it a mind, by all means, you have to look for someone to solve that problem.
So you've created a problem in your mind.
In your mind.
And someone has to come physically to solve that problem. Imagine you work with your mind and then it has to happen physically.
Physically, yes. Because this is something, if the mind clicks that I want this, it's like a pregnant woman. If that pregnant woman says, I want to eat fish, if you're a sister, or you're a cousin, or a husband, you will not sleep in that house, not until the wife has had the fish.
Until the fish is brought.
Yes.
Oh.
So that is what comes in the mind. If you say I have to have this, you'll go around, even you go for a dog, because you want it to be soft. So to go away out of that kind of thinking, that kind of mindset, you make yourself busy.
Dwelling in the faith lane with Christine Atalinda.
How?
Look for things to do. Create things for you to do. Like me, I don't have time. I don't think I have even you had told, I had forgotten about the program today, because my schedule is kind of so tight. When I'm at work, I'm always having tasks to fulfill, because I hold 2 offices. I should make sure that the moment I'm in that office, everything is at par. So my mind giving it to other things, it will be very hard for me. The moment I say I'm out of office, my mind is already set to Kaboa. I should be at Kaboa. So coming to Kaboa, you have people to see, you have a program to go and present, already the mind is full of you're always thinking something else to do.
So in short, these mothers should make themselves very busy. Not busy with other men.
Yes, but busy with things that develop themselves and develop their families.
Okay.
Yes.
Now someone may not be knowing. Sometimes you may be having this man who loves you so much and he's like, don't work. When you get to work, and he's sending all the money from Dubai, on a weekly basis, monthly basis, bi-weekly.
You have everything you need.
Yes.
Invest that money.
I invest the money.
Yes. Because, yes, the husband is sending that money right now, but time will come when he has gone. Or he might find someone who can put that money into use.
To good use.
To good use. And stop sending that money to you. What will you do next? You will sit and look at yourself.
Because I'm beautiful, I'll get another one.
Who tells you? Not every man. Men are very difficult to understand. Men love people, love women who develop them. However much a man tells you, sit down, I'll provide for you A, B, C, D to Z. My dear, he needs a little idea from you.
Hi.
At least tell him, let us do this. Show that you're developing. You have some
Cinderella stories, men don't do those things.
Okay.
They just want beautiful women.
Okay. But still, they end up leaving them there. They go for those ones who are working.
So on top of beauty, please, my fellow woman, add some brains and work.
Yes.
That's what you're saying.
Put something to you. Put your brain to use. It's like that someone even gains, can have value in you. Can say, my wife, I did this because of my wife said we should do ABC. But if you don't add anything, not even a little, to your husband, my dear, you may be somewhere already outside the house when there is someone who is already clicking,
Coming
in. Or you may stay, but someone else is gaining a lot than you should.
There's another developmental girl.
Yeah, and
girls
she's
these
planning.
days are very sharp.
Yes, she's planning a lot of things for this husband, and the moment he invests, he gets. So he will not get stuck on you. That's why we end up being left in the houses. You have everything. You're in a mansion. You have everything, but the husband doesn't come there.
And you said the other girl bewitched.
Dwelling in the faith lane with Christine Atalinda.
But it was the brains.
Sometimes these girls don't bewitch. It is your problem.
Yes, you don't use the brains you have
to invest.
So this young one, when he comes, she will come with a lot of ideas and developmental ideas. And when the husband's investing,
and with a very good body, waistline on point.
You know,
hey,
figure 8. When she puts on something, everything sits, and for you just struggle with is it these with stretcher dresses? Those feet.
Those ones.
You cannot put because you have 80 laps here which fall.
Because of children.
You know, we shall always say we have children. My dear, also try to work on yourself. To work on yourself. Men want women who look
but
gorgeous.
It's too much they're asking for. They want you to look gorgeous. They want you to look young. They want you to give birth. They want you to be enterprising.
Everything.
For them, what are they doing? Because
you know what God did. He gave a man to be the head. But he said, I will give you a companion. That companion, you're there to combine, to help in every sector. You help in every sector. I will give you an example. Like we see the president. The president wouldn't have been going to each and every sector to look for ABCD. That is the duty of the vice president. You ought to know each challenge, where it is and how we can solve it. And that is the wife. Because we are in that section of the families in that section of these legal presidential organograms. So if we have the head there, there is someone to help that head to see that everything is in control and is being done.
So in short, mothers should not be at home queening.
The queen, like you have to be like the queen bee. The queen bee makes sure that they have brought the nectar, they've brought this, everything is
basically it's a working queen.
Yes.
It's hard.
That everything is in place. Everything should be in place for the head to be perfect.
Okay, now we've understood we need to be beautiful. We shouldn't allow our waistlines to go away. You mothers,
because of babies.
The waistline should not go away because of babies. You need to remain beautiful. You need to remain young. You need to put your brain to use. On top of you working, you need also to be a very enterprising. This head, the husband that you have needs the support system.
Support, yeah.
Now, the way she is mentioning these things, it looks like these mothers, Vambi, they are really becoming workers over slaves in this. I really want to understand. Kubanga, it's too much.
We are not slaves.
What are you, in short?
We have to just, you know, if you understand what you are, you settle down and you start to think loud. I'll give an example of Adam and Eve. When God created Adam, and when he was giving out power to each one, the woman and the man, he said to Adam, you eat from your sweat.
And for us, it was just the labor pains.
The labor pains.
Only.
Yes.
Yes.
And they also kidding, like stubbling the snake at its head. So, for us is the labor pains. So, whatever pain you go through, that is the labor pain you're going through as a woman.
Labor pain is for birth. Who
tells you? Everything. Because you have to make sure that the kid you're bringing on earth has food.
That one is for the man to provide.
What if he doesn't have? You have land.
He should tilt the land. God told him to tilt. Me, my duty, I want us to understand these things in the Bible. My duty is to produce labor pains, I am done. The rest of the things are for the man.
Who tells you?
Explain.
Be submissive. That is 1 Corinthians 7. We should be submissive. Because the other is the master. The man is the master. So the master is like a king. A king doesn't go to dig down. He has the queen. You have to make sure the gardens are dug, are prepared. You have plants. You have food. The store is full. Talk to the servants and see what is required for your family for your kingdom to be.
No, that one is I'm understanding where I'm just pointing. But in the situation where I'm not able to point, you want me to go down to the garden and dig?
Yes.
The Bible says otherwise.
My dear, you end up being the working bee. The queenie bee.
So I'm not trying to divert anyone.
Dwelling in the faith lane with Christine Atalinda.
Running into someone's mind. No, I don't have to do this, I don't have to do that, because with me, when I look at myself, I am a queen, you know. And God told me my only issue is bringing forth these
children honoring.
Yes. So, but as mothers,
it comes with a lot of responsibilities, by the way. Being a mother, it comes with a lot of responsibility.
Number one.
I want to get an example, like we have the cells, Christine. Now you're a mother of dunamis, mother dunamis. So, if they just gave you those believers and you just sat there and say, mine was just to deliver you people. I'm your mother, so look for the father to give you ABCD. But as a mother, you're there. You have to sit with each one. What is not going wrong? What is not going right? How can we go about it? Let's do this. You try to see that everyone has order in life. That is a mother. You try to see that. I remember one day we were in the meeting and brother said, "Bamama, bamamira." So, we mothers, we dwell a lot that we have to bring these children together and to be under our care.
Our wings
always, to make sure that they are safe, to protect them from any kind of danger, any kind of trouble that may come their way. So that is what it means. If you're a mother, you will not wait for someone to come and tell you that this kid is hungry. You have to make sure that by the time she wakes up or he wakes up, something's already on the table. By lunchtime, food must be available, whether you have money or you don't have money. The father will tell you, I don't have money. Look around and see what you can do for your kids. So also you sit and say, your father didn't give me money. No, as a mother, you always have a plan B. You always struggle around and see, let me see how I can raise something small, at least a piece of portion for my kid to have for lunch.
A bit there. A mother should always have plan B. This is what you're saying.
Yes.
And many women, when they're told to have plan B, if the husband cannot provide,
they'll look
I'll get someone
else to provide.
Someone else to provide. So without someone thinking in that angle of finding another man to provide, because they're very, very men and very willing, by the way.
I know.
Provided they know you're married somewhere.
Yes. The men are always waiting.
Yes.
To have a chip out of you.
So what should this woman do?
That's what I started
for
with.
For the plan B.
If you have something you're earning.
Like what?
Look for work. If you cannot start a business for yourself. You can look for somewhere to work. You go for skilling, go and learn more skills, attain more certificates in skilling.
No,
because
even the money for a certificate is not there. Now, I want us to first get from this other lady where you work. But there is a mother at home where even the money for skilling is not there.
You never know, she may have something. We can discover our talents. Everyone has a talent, Christine. I believe everyone, God created you with a special talent that you have to use to live. So if you discover that, first of all, we need to discover ourselves. What am I capable of? What can I do? If I'm not in office, what can I do? Because let me tell you now my example. When I'm not in office, I'm at the restaurant, cooking pilau, preparing pilau. If
And
not
chapatis.
pilau, chapatis.
Chai.
I do chai. I do mandazi. You know, I do this queen cake. And these other
Sausages.
I have these other big, you know, we have to think aloud. If you're in a house, today they give you 10,000, start planning there.
On that 10,000, where you're going to eat food, please put aside the budget for
you should be able to save on that 10,000.
Please tell it to them in the camera on that, because they complain.
You should be able to save on that 10,000. If the husband gives you 10,000, and you know, we are fun enough. Some women, the men bring food, a bunch of matoke is in the house. You have a sack of charcoal. There is cooking oil. Only what you have to buy is sauce, and you end up buying meat every day, beef every day. Why do you eat beef when you're not working? You would have had somewhere. That 10,000, you can sell the meat save at least 3,000.
On a daily
basis. By 10 days, you'll be having
30,000.
That 30 you can start you can say, let me buy a frying pan I will fry here pancakes, or I'll fry cassava. You start small. I remember in COVID in 2020, when they closed us they stopped us from working. I remember at home I used to fry chapatis before I came here to serve. Every morning, I used to make 1 dozen of chapatis and I give it to the shop there. And I left knowing I have some 6,000 to earn when I'm back from serving at church. So that's how I gained my interest of having something big. But if you wait for big monies, my dear, the big monies are not there. They're not coming, and they don't go just flow from up. And
now the other question I have, I'm a very beautiful mother. You know, I am very, and then I cannot get into frying chapati. But I think, there are some things where people,
you may. That's why I've said you should discover yourself. You may say, because I remember sometime you may say I want to do a boutique, but it's not your style. However much you see yourself in a boutique, which is not you. When God sees you somewhere else, even you can start even having this. You can start this kindergarten, having just those neighbors' children. Daycare. You can have a daycare at your home. You can start with 2 kids.
Well, they're giving you 20K every day.
20? Yeah. They give you 2,000.
2,000?
Yes.
Okay.
2,000, 2 kids, that is 4,000.
That's 4,000.
By a week, you have how much?
Wait. This 2,000, they come with their eats?
Yes, if they are coming with their eats. If you are not coming with their eats, they may give you 5,000. You may end up, others may buy foodstuffs and provide at home. And they just give you 2,000. So you start
your daycare there.
Your daycare at home. If you're so beautiful, you cannot go for charcoal and so forth.
You cannot sell the tomatoes, you cannot sell the charcoal.
But you have a home that you spend a whole day when you're alone. Get these kids to make you busy.
So you start with your daycare there?
Yes. Start in your house. You start with those 2 kids. By the month ends, you'll be having 5. That is 10,000 a day.
Within a year, parents will have
seen. And you end up, even if you're renting, you ask the landlord to give you another kazuku.
An extra space.
Yes.
Because you're earning.
You're earning.
So there is nothing that can keep a mother from not working.
Yes,
keeping them idle. Even there is this idea of going to neighbors, you ask for clothes and wash.
Yes, also that is another thing. It doesn't need
that IQ. Is like a 10K
a day.
A day.
You can move around because there is certain areas where you find there are very many these gents don't want to wash. They don't want to wash their clothes. They may they are always there on the look to have someone to come and wash hang them up, I'll come and remove them.
I'll come and remove.
Yes.
So in your area, if you have a capital seat of bachelors,
Yes.
look around
for
you
these
go and
the
wash.
gents. You get 3. The moment you wash very well,
They'll recommend.
they'll always be the customers. They'll even recommend those ones very far. You can drive and bring your clothes home. I have someone who washes very well.
So there is nothing that can keep a mother
Nothing.
from saying I don't have school fees.
We should, and it's a must. Before we hit this snake on head, you have to hit it. Even this poverty we are crying, it's a snake that is.
It's a snake.
It's a snake that is hitting our heels. So if we don't do that way, there's no way we can survive. We shall always be crying
As mothers.
as mothers,
And mothers have cried in this generation.
and we shouldn't. We should be happy.
So for those who have like a space where to dig, they should also dig.
They should also dig.
Those who don't have spaces, like they are renting, you can put some things in the flower vases.
That
instead
one
of
I
putting
may not
flowers.
recommend at times. You know, these landlords, you know, me, I've spent some good time on Mizigo. The landlords are not always happy. Yes.
When you put, say, Maibu tomatoes, Maibu cabbage, just in front of Micah space
they are not happy. Why is this a garden? They'll end up having many chicken or goats that will come and eat everything. By the time you come back from work, you will find everything destroyed. So that one I may not recommend, and even it may cause you, some people, if your neighbors are they're not of God, you end up having those herbs being implanted in your own gardens.
in your own gardens.
Yes.
And they put for you those disturbing spirits.
Yes.
Okay.
So, I only recommend those ones who are at their own places. You already fenced your thing. I don't see why you shouldn't even have a vegetable garden, a vegetable shop at your door.
Dwelling in the faith lane with Christine Atalinda.